it would be difficult, right?
Yeah.
You need the roof for the solar panels. Again, we were lucky we could load up this whole roof with solar panels and it worked, you know? But it would take, to do a big facility, it would need a lot of solar.
Because there must be a relationship between the square meters of the building and the height of the building too.
Right, so like high rises here downtown, right?
Yeah.
They're tall, a lot of square footage, but the roof, the floor plate, right, is small.
Yeah, it's
so
small.
there wouldn't be
With the height.
right, you know, so unless, you know, so I've heard stuff about converting vertical glazing into solar panels.
Yeah.
Perhaps, right? Right, on the facade, right? But that's, the technology's not there yet.
Yeah.
You know?
Eventually, maybe we are going to be there.
They did it.
Well, I think eventually, yeah.
No, they did
right?
it in Netherlands. It's a building called the H. They have solar panels all of the time.
Oh, okay. Where's that at?
Netherlands.
Netherlands.
Okay. So, but you know what I'm saying? On a high rise, you just wouldn't have enough
Is that the concept?
floor plate on the roof to put like you did to have enough solar panels.
Yeah. But
Right?
it's interesting.
But I think eventually, like it's going to get there,
Yeah.
right?
And what else can you measure with the system? I mean, you have now the electricity for each room, but what else can you measure in this software?
Well, there's different stuff we can show. I mean, that's showing the different copiers and printers. So there's a lot of different stuff that we can show. Like here, these are different pumps, overhead fans. You know, the interesting thing about it is, well, right now this ice machine isn't doing much. They used to, well, it's not doing much, but it's consuming some of the most power, right?
Cafe. Yeah. Maybe because of our visit.
Yeah, right. Anyways, so, okay?
And in the green
Yeah.
feature,
So that just tells all the stuff about the net zero,
Yeah. It's pretty interesting.
right?
it's really cool to make people understand the work
Right.
we're doing here.
Right.
And work here, understand that they're doing a really good thing.
And you as DPR have published something about this building, I mean, maybe a comparison between the buildings that you are using this technology?
I don't know if we've done a comparison. I think we published stuff, but nothing I could tell you to hand to you right now,
Yeah.
or
Okay.
even online. Maybe on our website there's more stuff. I'd have to look.
Yeah.
Not sure.
Thanks.
So, how many engineers work here? There's probably about 45 people upstairs. So this is a building management system that we're working with Honeywell on. Someone was it? Huh?
EVI, that's the panel platform.
I don't know. Again, I'm not that familiar with everything here, but here, and I don't have access to this. Our head of our facilities manager has access to this. I can just show you what's on here. I can't show you how it works.
Please
But it
remember
measures.
all this, please, because when you're going to see how it works in Peru, it's totally different. You're going to see this kind of level of Peru. Supposedly,
Anyway,
it's the same.
so this, here you have the fan coil units, right?
And what do you think is that?
I'm sorry?
Okay.
Aire acondicionado.
So I can click on that. It just tell me, how it's running. Here's, it tells me the CO2 in that conference room. There's security cameras. So right, that's that view. It's over there. Up on the second floor.
This is the PMS system, the real working.
Right. Why isn't it expanding?
We have two a lot in Peru, but don't want.
So here again, this is on the second floor. So we have fans upstairs. You'll see, ceiling fans that help move the air. So
Julio.
Like there, it's at, the speed is 20%. So I can't change any, I can't, because I don't have access.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? There's only one person or two people who have access, and they can do it from their laptop. They don't have to come here to do it. Okay? And then on the roof,
Solar panels.
well, it will show you the solar panels. I don't know if we can, no. Anyways, it's not showing the solar panels here. But here, we have two big skylights that were existing. What we did is we took out the glass and replaced it. It's a product called View Glass, and it's electrically charged, and it has different tin levels. You can see right now it's on tin level 4. So what it does is it reduces the solar gain, right? Because of the heat gain, right, from the sun. So it reduces the heat gain in the glare. So we can get a lot of light, but no heat from it.
What does tint level means?
Get it dark or light.
Oh, okay.
So
Open or
and I'll show you that when we walk upstairs,
Se oscurece o se aclara.
right?
A friend of mine is bringing that to Lima.
It's really cool.
claro, la eficiencia de la energía y la iluminación. Y
So-
todo eso.
Rocky, I
Yeah.
have a question. On second floor and first floors, there were warnings.
Yeah, I don't know what those are for. It's probably gonna blow up or something. But the whole idea was, so this is kind of a beta test. But if you were a big company that had many facilities around the country,
Oh,
so this is where our offices are
Yeah,
at,
exactly.
right? We have offices you can see in California, Phoenix, Colorado, Texas, Florida, Georgia, North Carolina, Washington D.C., Baltimore. So again, the idea would be, oh, I wonder how my facility in Georgia is doing. Now we don't have it set up, but in theory, you could click on that and it would come up. But we don't have this set up for that.
This is a beta version. It's not.
Yeah, beta version,
It's that news.
right? So we're just testing it out. We're working with Honeywell to do this,
It's not EVA.
right?
They say EVA all around the world, but for me it doesn't work well. This is really cool. This is how it should work.
Anyway,
How things should work.
you have projects in all US, in the West Coast and the East Coast.
say that again?
You have projects of construction in all US,
Yes.
or more in the West Coast.
Probably because we started on the West Coast. We have more going on the West Coast. But yeah, we have offices all over. So this is just an example of a hospital.
Oh, no, we're having this meeting.
Yeah.
It's totally different the way to work in construction in the West Coast or East Coast. Normative.
There's differences, you're right, but pretty similar because the building codes are pretty uniform, right? So the big difference building on the West Coast and the East Coast is earthquake,
Of course.
right? So seismic requirements on the West Coast much more stringent than on the East Coast.
Really?
And the
Because they're not earthquakes on the East Coast.
and the materials, the normative.
Well, because of the seismic, with the steel and stuff like that and concrete, in some ways very similar, but in a lot of ways no. So
And the cost of the workers is similar in all the country.
no, it's much more expensive here.
Depends on the
It's
state.
much more expensive here than on the East Coast.
Depends on the cost of the life of the city.
Yeah,
Exactly.
too, right. Okay. Let's keep walking.
Julio, ¿cuál es tu opinión?
Es lo que quiero.
¿Viste que te dije? Este es beta.
Es beta. Y así Julio vive en Perú. Pero ellos ni siquiera saben por qué deben pedir y están.
Me parece la. Tengo cuidado, tengo cuidado de nosotros. No están adelantados.
Esa es una línea de negocio que deberían explorar.
Sí,
Ay,
ese tipo de significativos.
pero es futuro hasta acá, ¿te das cuenta? Hasta acá es futuro. Porque,
Conceptualmente
pero falta trabajar.
ese es un concepto de oficina abierta.
¿Esto?
Claro,
Not sure. Anyway, so these are the skylights I was talking
Mi
about.
pata está trayendo eso para
You
Perú.
can see on the end,
Tin foil.
how that's clear,
Okay.
right? We didn't replace that glass. We just replaced all the panels, all the other panels, right? And so those are different tint levels, all depending time of year, time of day and stuff, right? But you can see how they're much darker than the end.
That's automatically?
Yes.
Wow. It's amazing. Ese cristal cambia de color automáticamente. Claro, dependiendo del sol. Así es. Y es automático. O sea, debe ser programado, ¿no? Pero.
ahorita ahora que nos tengo que nosotros hasta la forma de programar.
¿Han puesto esos accesos?
Claro, en todas las líneas que tenemos. Es que antes de implementarlo se vinieron a... Claro, está programado.
So it helps with a lot of free light.
Estoy filmando.
So this is what you guys were just looking at. I don't know if Rocky showed. This is the back end DEI
Oh, yes.
format. So same thing.